Hey, hey. Okay, that works for me. So we're gonna make a cute little project today. I just kind of came up with this on the fly, so I'm still getting stuff ready. I am trimming the stitching off the edge of this die. Mainly because I'm gonna mat it. I know, isn't that map super duper cute? I stinking love it. This is the first time I'm using it, so forgive me if I don't know where all of my states go, but we're gonna figure that out. I'm using another MemoryDex die today. This is the same one I used yesterday from Scrappy Boy Stamps. I'm noticing that my die is not cutting out right, so I'm gonna tell Sean and he will, I'm sure, fix it. I just don't want you to think that I, don't know what I'm doing or that he's selling you funky stuff, because that's not the way he rolls. So, again, my coffee today is a decaf French roast from Tully's. Marianne's going to call it sadness water, but I have already had caffeinated coffee today. So, yeah, so there's that. So I cut this out so that I can mat this, and I have a little bit of that blue showing all the way around. Okay, that's what I wanted. Colored water, brown water. Okay, so there's that. Then this is my little map that I have cut out, and all of my states fell out of this one. So we're gonna have to piece those back together. And then I also cut it out of black so that I can put these colored states in the black outline. And this die, this one state gets stuck every time, cracks me up. We're gonna test our states later. This die is actually from Sugar Pea Designs. I love, it tastes like coffee, but it's liar water. It's filled with lies. I love Sugar Pea Designs, and we should be tagging Wendy, or I should find Wendy and tell her about this live, because she would be super happy to know that we are using her die. Let me tag her. Okay, so anyways, this is from Sugar Pea Designs. You can go to sugarpeadesigns.com. Hi, Lori. And they have some super duper duper cute stuff. There is another die that I have from them that I'm going to use once I figure out all the bits and pieces of it. Hey, Kimberly. So, but no, Sugar Pea is an amazing company. So super duper fun. We're gonna start with taking a drink of our sadness water here. Yum. Oops. And then I'm gonna give you an earthquake and just totally knock my camera off the edge of my desk, because that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna find my stamp set that I want, which I'm sure you can guess is going to be Tiny Travelers. I love, love, love this stamp set. It's one of my favorite Sweet Sentiment stamp sets ever. So that's exactly what we're gonna color. So I think I want to color this girl because it goes along with what I have in mind. Hey, Rinska, I need you to DM me about what place you want in the retreat. So a room or staying offsite or whatever, any of that stuff. So please DM me and let me know. So I know. Haha. Where is my spare? I don't have any little scraps of sweet sentiment paper. That's a tragedy. It's a pure tragedy. So this part of the paper is damaged because I stored it in a place other than what it should be stored. So I'm just gonna cut this part off. And I'm gonna pull out my trusty dusty Misty. A well-stocked craft room is what you need. Hi, Chris. We are having coffee and coloring. And so I'm about to stamp an image to color. So I'm going to use one of our tiny travelers, and I'm going to use this girl right here. I think I'm going to modify her a little bit. I've used the heck out of this stamp in the middle because with as many times and places as I travel, I've stamped that in my planner so many times. So, I have this. Do you guys want me to stamp in no lines? Or would you guys like me to stamp with lines? That's what I need to know. Black lines or no lines? Sheila's watching at work. Jamie's having liar water. Some of us are having coffee. Lies. All lies. It still tastes delicious though. So, no lines or black lines. That's what I need to know. It really depends. You want me to try to modify these into shorts? I can do that. So I'm gonna go no lines then, if that's what we're doing. We're doing some modifications. We're going with no lines. That's me. That's my Monday. Good morning, my crafty Joseph. How are you today? We are going to be modifying the stamp set. With no lines, I like to ink twice, mainly because I think my memento is finally drying up. So I'm gonna need another one. I use my espresso, very important. So what is your beverage of choice today? Let me know what y'all are drinking. I would love to know if anybody else is having sadness water like me. Yes, Rizka and Michelle are going to the retreat. Joseph, I think you and Harlan should come to the retreat. To the coloring retreat and learn to color. Ooh, lemonade. You're having champagne this morning? Dang, boy, get it. My kind of people right there. All right. So Michelle wants us. Tracy, hello. Coloring retreat in Texas in November. Just saying. Very exclusive. It's by invitation only, but I can extend an invitation. So we're going to modify this girl. We're going to make those jeans look like shorts. We are going to maybe, I don't know if we're going to add a ponytail or maybe space buns or something just for funsies. So I'm going to start by taking another drink of my sadness water. And grabbing my pen. Ooh, Tracy. So November 17th, 18th, and 19th. Oh my God, I would love to have you there, chickadee. It would be awesome. Okay. Question, if people stay off-site, can you accommodate more? Yes and no. There's a certain amount of space that we can accommodate because of the table sizes we're able to fit in the rooms. The retreat is at a winery. So it's going to be so much fun. So much fun. So I'm grabbing a really traditional skin blend. I'm going to start with my E000. And I'm going to figure out where I want her shorts to end. So I'm going to say just above the knee. These are kind of going to be like Bermuda shorts-ish. She ain't into no Daisy Dukes. And it's going to look funny for a hot minute, but it's okay. Just stick with me here. This is Michelle always challenging me. She's always like, hey, can we do this? Hey, can we do this? And I'm like, I don't know, but I'm going to try. So I love, love, love. Oh, and Michelle, you almost made me cry ugly tears today. I literally just saw your post about customer service. Thank you. Thank you so much. I know, because this is me and I don't want Daisy Dukes. Musa, I want you to be at the retreat so bad. So bad. Oh my God, it would be so much fun to have you there. And having Joseph and Harlan there would just be the apple on the top. The cherry on the top of the retreat sundae. It would be so amazing. Aw, Michelle. You make me smile. Your order's already out in the mailbox waiting for the mailman to come pick it up. So how about them apples? Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by putting a shadow underneath where her shorts would end. Can you all see this? Are we good? Are we in the right place? Oh, could you imagine a whole weekend, Joseph? A whole weekend hanging out at a winery, all your favorite crafty peeps. Oh my God, we would have way too much fun. There will be more retreats for those of you who are not able to get into this one. If you're interested in this one, send me a DM. Okay. Oh my gosh, it would be so much fun. That just made my day. Okay, so I get really quiet when I concentrate, but I was trying to draw around her fingers. Halloween Ride friends in the dynamic duo, Jammie and Sandy. Yep. Oh my goodness gracious. It's going to be at Rossini Vineyards in Rockwall, Texas. We might have a surprise for you. Elbow, elbow, wink, wink. I just finished eating lunch. Hey, thanks, Tracy. Holly, what was for lunch? Michelle, will you ask Holly what was for lunch? I want to know what she had. I'm so food driven, you guys. It's not even funny. Don't hold it against me. Marianne likes surprises. Yes, my nails are the color of the new packaging. I know. We're on the same wavelength today, Michelle. So I'm using this EO4 to draw in all of the shadows. Now, I'm guessing that she's like packing up her stuff like in a room, so there's probably an overhead light. So the light is coming from somewhere in that direction. I got on this kick of making MemoryDex cards yesterday, and it was so fun that I just wanted to make another one. So that's what we're doing. Oh my God. Who makes that stuff for lunch? That's dinner. That's amazing. Screaming at me. Well, then it's good that you're sitting here watching. I need another drink of sadness water. Hey, big sister. Did you guys go back to school yet? Sorry. My son went back to school today. Today is his first day of sophomore year. I am so happy for him. And his schedule is like super duper cool. So I'm really excited for that. Thank you, Michelle. I appreciate you. Big hearts. Yeah, I'm super stoked that he went back to school, and it looks like he has a super fun schedule, and he's a big sophomore now, so he's no longer a freshman. I just can't get over Holly's lunch. That's a lot of cooking for lunch. Hopefully she made enough that she has leftovers for dinner. So far, all I've had today is a protein shake, so any food sounds good to me right now. Right? I know. Do you remember like switching from freshman to sophomore and you were like, yay, I'm no longer the low man on the totem pole. I was super duper happy for him that he is no longer bottom of the totem pole. But his friend across the street, Alexa, she's a freshman this year. And he was like, I can't wait to like call you freshman. No, the pic of him today was the one against the door this morning. That was this morning. You are a non-attorney paid spokesman. Holly, I don't think so, but there may be a virtual Christmas retreat as well. So don't you worry your pretty little head off. I found out that Holly has red hair the other day, and I'm so excited. I want to meet her in person. I love red hair. My hubby's a redhead. My kid's hair is starting to turn like auburn colored. Super excited about that. I'm sure he's not excited about it, but I sure am. Yes, Tracy, you are 100% really invited. I really 100% want you to be there. I'm so dang excited. I just found out this morning how many spots we have left, so that's why I have not reached out to you yet, but you are on my list. So I am there. Okay, so with coloring these pants into shorts, I'm literally just coloring over where they would have normally ended. So there's that. You heard it here first. Okay. Your table buddies? That's fun. Michelle is a fun table buddy, I can imagine. And she always has her Pokemon Go egg walkers going, which is super fun too. Telling all your stories, Michelle. Okay, so there's our skin. Now, I know that I overdo this all the time, but I'm going to continue to do it, so you're just going to have to stick with me. I'm going to put holes in her shorts because that's the way they rock. So these are going to be jean shorts, like cutoffs, that have holes in them. Because that's what's trendy, and that's what I want to color, and that's the way, I like it. That's the way, I like it. Looks super duper funny right now. Jinx again. I sang it faster than you could type it. Marianne, are you still here watching? So I'm going to grab my blues. Do you guys see like how much more alive I am during the morning time? Is it just me? Yes. I just wanted to see if you left me yet. Do you have me on in the background and you're just, you know, filling orders and all that shiznickel? For those of you who don't know, Marianne owns one of my setting the spacing on this font. Marianne owns one of my favorite craft companies in this whole entire world, the Rabbit Hole Designs. So if you are not familiar with the Rabbit Hole Designs, it's therabbitholedesigns.com, and you need to be familiar with the Rabbit Hole Designs. I will be using some of their products later on in this because I use Rabbit Hole Designs products pretty much every day. It's kind of rare that there's a day that I don't use them. So that's the way, I like it. Okay, shameless shout out. Bum. Oh my goodness. Michelle, you're going to want to bring extra dollars to the retreat. There will be some shopping available. Where's Cheryl? Cheryl Taylor, I mean, should be here. I wonder where she is. All right, Rinska, don't forget to send me a DM. Big hugs. Have a good day. All that jazz. And all that jazz. Okay, so those of you who don't know me super well, pretty much everything turns into a song with me. So just be warned that this is my normal state. And if it annoys you, I'm so sorry. But I see those memes that are like, you know, life is not a musical. it was just a coincidence. The rabbit hole is named that because you, like, when you start getting into crafts and stuff and you're like, you go to a website and you look at something and you're like, oh my gosh, that's super cool. And then like 2 hours later, you come back to the surface and realize that you just lost 2 hours of your life because you've been surfing on Pinterest or whatever, or a website that had a whole bunch of cool stuff, and you have fallen down the proverbial crafty rabbit hole. So that's where the name comes from. Okay, so what I was saying is, you know those memes and stuff that are like, musicals are not real life because nobody just randomly breaks into song in real life. And I'm like, I don't know what kind of real life you're living, but it is not the same real life that I'm living. Hi, Allison. Because I always randomly fall into song, like, and if other people start singing with me, so much the better. Right? Marianne, you had that one ready to go, didn't you? All right. So, what color shirt? And I'm not doing lilac again. What color shirt? Thank you, Michelle. I appreciate you. You're a really good sidekick, let me tell you. Orange. All right. I can do an orange. You know I'm always down for orange. I love me some orange. Red. There's Cheryl. Hi, Cheryl. I was missing you. I didn't know where you were. And I was concerned. I see you, Krista, saying red. I see you jumping in there. Red. I'm going to do 21. And we'll do a red suitcase, like one of the suitcases or backpacks or something. So we're going to start with YR18. Maybe, but that's not going to happen now. I already picked out my oranges. I haven't colored orange for a while, so I'm actually quite happy to color orange. I saw all the orange color cards because I was printing color cards for Michelle, and I saw the orange color cards and I was quite inspired. If you do not know, we have digital downloads that are color cards, and we have pink and red and orange and yellow and green and teal and blue and purple. And then we have blondes and brunettes and black hair. So all the things. And it's a digital download. And so when you buy it, you get both the colored version and a black and white version. And the reason that is, oh, there you go. I love bright red too, so I like any bright color. The reason is because every printer prints a little bit differently, and so you'll never get a true color off of your printer. So you need to be able to color them yourself as well. So that's why you get both the colored version and the black and white version. But I understand that you probably don't have all of the colors yet, so that's why you get both. Loving me some orange. Oh, you did, Cheryl? Thank goodness. Man, it's taking so long to get stuff to Canada right now. That makes me wicked sad. Janet has an order that's hanging out there in the wind too. And ugh, it just makes me so sad that everything is taking so long to get across the border. I send packages to Northern Ireland and they get there in like 3 days. And I send stuff to Canada and it takes like 2.5 weeks. It's so irritating. Okay, so I'm just kind of marrying these colors together. Working on that orange. And then I have my Y21. You should do orange camo. And my Y21, I'm just adding some little highlights. What's this one? Just like that. All right. Now hair color. What do you guys want for a hair color? Hair color? Hair color. Anybody? Somebody. Anybody? Hello, hello? Hair color. Red. We did red hair yesterday. And Linda, when did you sneak in here? I have not seen you in here. Blonde. I can do a blonde. I'll pull out one of my favorite blondes. Y28, Y26, E55, and 53, and Y11. Okay, so I'm going to add, I think I'm going to add like a bun to the back of her hair. So I'm just going to draw this on here with the lightest color so that she has a little like top knot bun thing going on. Which means I just made myself into a fussy cutter again because now the die will not work for this. Oops, I wasn't even on the screen. Hey. Pulling out me. I don't know what you're talking about. Joseph, you're gonna have to translate. Hello, pal. Well, hi, Holly. How the hell are you? Long time no see. So I'm going to start with my Y28 and on the back of her head where her bun comes out, oh, your favorite blonde. You're so funny. My favorite blonde. All of my favorite blondes are gay guys. I just realized that. I don't know any girls right now that are blonde. I don't think. Everybody has a different color of hair. So you and Sean are my favorite blondes. Too funny. Yes, you guys have that California thing going on. That California blonde thing going on. You are blonde, Tracy? I did not know that your hair was blonde. Last time I saw you, it was more brunette than blonde. Well, there you go. Then Tracy's now on my list. Tracy's only female on my list of favorite blondes. Unless there's more people that have blonde hair. Tracy is one of my favorite people ever, though. I love Tracy. She's so awesome. We met during terrible circumstances, and she kept me sane for a weekend. Right, Tracy? We had some words. We did some bonding. Blonde by the bottle. You pay a lot for your blonde, Krista. Yeah, it was total chaos. Krista's not really a blonde. She just pays for her blonde. Too funny. Krista is one of my new most favorite people ever. You ever meet one of those people that you're like, oh my God, I'm pretty sure we've been friends forever. Like, I think we did bond through chaos. I think that, like, in a former life or something, Krista and I had to have been friends. Like, there's just no way. Because we are, it just instant. Like, oh my God, I just met her at the Georgia show. And, like, I hope it's mutual. But I, like, did not want her to leave the booth. Like, we were chatting and just having so much fun. It was amazing. And we found out we had a lot in common. Like, a lot. So I'm going to make her bun kind of indent some because mine does, so. I'm going to assume everybody else's does as well. Oh my God, look at how cute. You didn't spend money. Shh. Don't be telling people that. Aw. Well, Tracy, have fun at physical purgatory. I'm so glad you popped on today. I miss you, friend. Big hugs. This is such a fun color of blonde, too. I like it. Things you shouldn't say but do. What should I have not said? Or did you say something that you shouldn't say but did? Because either way, I believe either of them. We both say things that we shouldn't say, like, on the daily. That all my blonde friends are gay? That's fine. Joseph's fine with that. Sean's fine with that. Okay. Hopefully my video's back. Are you back? Okay. Hopefully you guys are back. Yeah, 50 Copic seems cheap after college tuition. Are you guys here?
Yeah, 50 Copic seems cheap after.
We're back. Okay. Sorry, my husband was heating something in the microwave and I forgot to tell him that that messes with my video sometimes. So, okay. So her shoes, I'm going to do black. So I'm going to start with W10. Uh-oh, I think he's going back for the microwave again. Maybe not. Sorry, guys. He's having coffee. I can't deprive him of coffee. Yes, and I have fiber optic internet. So that's why. Okay. And then W6. Yeah, I know, right? Nectar of the gods. I cannot deny him the coffee. He switched his days off, so he's off on Mondays now. So it's really weird to have a Monday where he is home. Okay, so now I like to use calling it a win. Who got Copics for $3 each? Oh yeah, Marianne did. Okay, so I take my RV93 and I fill in her mouth, because since we did no lines, it kind of disappears. Then, hi Kathy. Then I take my multi-liner, and this is where I have to be really careful. I'm going to trace her glasses. And then her eyes. And then one last thing on this is she's holding a pen. Okay. So that gave her a lot more personality, right? Then I have my white gel pen from Pear Blossom Press again. So I just tap it on my paper a little bit to get it started. Pear Blossom Press makes my absolute favorite gel pens. You guys are probably sick of me saying that, but it's true. Ooh, 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 I love you. Girl, you know it's true. How old is that? Ooh, 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 I love you. So I'm just adding to her shorts. And then at the bottom of her shorts, since these are cutoffs, I'm gonna add some fraying. They don't have to be cutoffs, but I think it's cute. So there you go. She now has cutoffs. The other thing I'm gonna do is, I should have actually wiped this off where her ankles are, right? But you recognized it. So I'm gonna take my other gel pen from Pear Blossom Press. This is a silver one, and I'm gonna add a little anklet on this side with a little charm. And then on this side, wait till you see what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go back to my multi-liner. This is just a Copic multi-liner. This is 0.03. So it's very, very, very small. And I'm gonna add she has a little flower tattoo. How do you feel about that? And I'm gonna grab some pink, and I'm gonna put some pink in her little flower tattoo. And then I'm gonna grab a green, and I'm gonna add some little leaves to her little flower tattoo. Boom. All right, so now I said we'd make one of these bags red, so we're gonna start with red, but you guys can tell me what other colors you want for the bags. My go-to red blend is pretty much the same all the time. This is the only marker that changes in it. Sometimes I make it more pink, sometimes I make it more orange, but this is always my go-to red blend. So I'm gonna make this big suitcase red, because why not? Okay, so I'm just gonna trace around the bottom of this, and then I'm gonna go up the seam because that would be darker. At least in my head it's darker. And then I'm gonna trace around the handle. Okay. You love it, Michelle? Thanks. Cheryl, you're awfully quiet over there. How are you doing today, hun? Yellow backpack and back suitcase. Yellow backpack and black suitcase. I don't know about all that. What if I want more color, Michelle? And there's no teal involved at all whatsoever in your suggestions. What am I gonna do about that? Look at me giving Michelle a hard time. Now this is the third color in my color blend. So again, it's the true color. So I'm going to be a little bit more liberal with it so that it reads as this color. Michelle, you crack me up. You're throwing out colors because nobody else was. That's a fun. Doing shorts and a tattoo. Love watching. Aw, thanks, Cheryl. Yeah, Michelle suggested we do shorts, so I mean, why not, right? And then I added a bun to her hair because she normally doesn't have a bun either. So it's kind of cool. Okay. So now, maybe I'm gonna do a teal suitcase because I want to. And then maybe I'll do yellow like Michelle said. Because nobody else is throwing out any colors. I'm open to suggestions. All right. Teal suitcase, here we go. This is a juicy marker, so I'm going to take both caps off just so that I don't get any blobs. Uh-oh, my watch says stand up. Linda Lou, are you still sitting here watching? Are you hanging out inside now that your air conditioning is fixed? Oh, good. Right, Krista? You do. Oops. This is kind of a wonky shaped suitcase. It must be packed by me because I overfill and pack my suitcases big like that. Because I have to, because I'm usually going to a show. So we have lots of shows coming up. Anybody in the Schaumburg area, Chicago, Illinois area, we will be there. Not this coming weekend, but the following one. And then after that is Edison, New Jersey, the weekend after that. I like adding this color all over because it really makes that teal. It adds a lot of green and it really makes that teal color. There we go. Okay. I know, Linda Lou, I'm so excited. Linda's going to Schaumburg with us. It's such a happy time. Okay, so now yellow for this bag, just like Michelle wanted. So again, I'm gonna pull out my mini hex and I'm gonna grab Y19, Y08. I know, then Sacramento, Y06, and Y04. And then I'm gonna jump to Y00. Sacramento is so much fun because it's kind of my hometown. So I really love doing that show. And I usually, you guys don't ever go down to the Ontario show though, right, Joseph? You guys do Pleasanton. That's earlier in the year. And then you do Sacramento. Pleasanton is not my favorite show. Just throwing that out there. Ontario's kind of small. I think the Ontario show is a little bit smaller than the Sacramento show, if I'm being honest. It seems like it would be larger, but I don't really think it is. Good call on the backpack, Michelle. Then you're going to Pennsylvania for a couple months. I've never been to Pennsylvania, so one day I gotta get there with you, Linda Lou. I don't know though, would you take me to Hershey's? Are you anywhere close to Hershey's when you go to Pennsylvania? Not that Hershey's is the best chocolate in the world, but you know, it's a thing. I like going to San Francisco, and on Pier 39, you get Ghirardelli chocolate, like right from the source. Joseph, if you guys go to San Francisco anytime between now and Sacramento, I would gladly buy some Ghirardelli chocolate. The way to my heart is Ghirardelli chocolate. And C's. Oh my God, C's is so good too. But I miss Ghirardelli more than anything. Okay. So then the only thing I have left to color is her paper. And with the paper, I just like, for some reason, I kind of like to put just like a little blue tint to it. I'm going to give her yellow backpack a golden clasp, because that seems like the thing to do. And this is also Pear Blossom Press. So when you get the package of them, you get a silver, a gold, and a white one. Michelle, you will? It's not like you can mail me chocolate though, sweet thing, because it would melt. I need Joseph and Harlan to get me chocolate. Oh. Well, fine then, Linda. I don't want no stinking Hershey's chocolate anyways. I know nothing about Pennsylvania other than Hershey's is there. That's all I know. Okay, so this is my B quadruple zero, and I do the paper like that, and then I grab my colorless blender. Michelle, what are you going to San Francisco for? For work? I miss going to Giants games and all that stuff. Right, at Ghirardelli, their dessert is thebomb.com. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm kind of like letting this dry some. That would be awesome, Linda. Oh my God, that would be amazing. Not even gonna lie. That would make me super happy. So I take RV63 and I draw the margin line. I mean, this is like really, really getting technical here. And then I already used the B93 for her shorts, so I'm just going to use that one again. She very obviously has wide ruled paper. There we go. Nuh-uh, those are longer, aren't they? First vacay and new job. So you told them that you already had the vacation planned and they just had to simmer down? Okay, so now I'm going to fussy cut her because I literally cannot use the die because it'll cut off her bun. So again, I just cut everything out. Oh, I forgot I was going to put earrings on her too. I can still do that. No, I can't partial cut. I don't know how to do that. I am not crafty, y'all. I don't know if you guys know this about me, but I'm seriously not crafty. So all of these things that are like, oh, I don't know, like foiling. Yeah, sorry, that's so far out of my wheelhouse. The like half of the techniques that Marianne tells me I can do, I'm like, sure, I can totally not do that, because she's been in the crafty world for a super duper long time, and I really have not. But I just don't know how to do that stuff. But give me some markers and I can color, and give me some scissors and I can fussy cut. And that's all there is to say about that. Oh, I do have all of the rainbow colors. Go figure. I don't have purple. I still have PTSD from the lilac yesterday. I couldn't do purple. I'm just kidding. It's actually, I like that plum, like dusty purple color, so it worked out well. It's really hard to cut this while holding it away from my body, because usually I hold it like really close to my body. All right, so there's that. So now I have my little card and I have my little girl. Looks like she's going to be on the same side. Maybe I'll put her up here. And then I have my fun little cutout from Sugar Pea. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start. Oh my gosh, look at how cute it is. Eek! Okay, so I'm going to start by gluing this to this, okay? Did I cut that in less than a minute? It is hard when I'm holding it away from my body. I love my crafts, so I hold them close. Hold me closer, tiny dancer. Although now every time I hear that song, I think, hold me closer, Tony Danza. So this is just paper that I made. It's Yupo paper with alcohol ink. And I had made the whole sheet. And it was a rainbow. And then I just cut that out of the corner. Right? You're right there with me. That's too funny. Okay, so then I'm going to glue this on here just like this. And then I'm going to get all of these states that are off to the side here that you can't see. And I'm going to glue them on. I'm going to glue on the states that I've been to, most likely. There's New York, there's Ohio, look, there's Pennsylvania. Oh no, Pennsylvania's in there, my bad. I don't know my states. Here's Tennessee. I don't know what this teeny tiny square is. Okay. Come here, barely art glue. I know I'm gonna knock some of these out. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. trying to not knock a whole bunch of them out so that I know what the heck I'm doing. And I don't look like a complete imbecile to y'all. But geography was never my thing. If y'all know the names of these, more power to you. Hey, Joy. What's crack-a-lackin'? I'm trying to not look like an idiot when I put all these states in because I don't know the names of all of them. But that's okay. So here's New York. This is such a fun little die. I really like it. Here's Tennessee. I always look like an idiot. It's totally fine. There's Ohio. I feel like some of these are extra. They have to be. Where's Virginia? And then this one has to be West Virginia. Or I mean, oh my God. See? This is why I don't say things. We're going to pretend I did not say that at all. That has to go in there. Yep, it does. There's Maine. This must be New Hampshire and Vermont all together. Okay, so there we go. So now what I'm going to do is flip this over and I'm going to use my espresso to make sure that those are all on there. And now we're going to start putting on states that I've been to. So let's check off the states that I've been to, shall we? So here's California. I'm from California, so we know I've been there. And then here's Florida. We know I've done a bunch of shows in Florida. This is where I met Tracy. Musa. Okay. This one's Utah. I've totally been to Utah. This is going to be fun. I like this. Okay, this one is Nevada. And I've been to Nevada. Oops, flipped it over again. So Nevada. I've been through Nevada many times. Okay, what do we got here? Oh, here's Texas. This is an easy one. Are you guys having fun, or is this boring the HE double hockey sticks out of you? Okay, so let's pull up all these other states. You guys can help me with this because I'm going to have no idea here pretty soon. Okay, so this one is Oregon. Been through Oregon. And Where's Washington? I don't even know where Washington is. I don't even see it. Here's Idaho, though, and I live in Idaho, so we know I've been there. Texas! Okay, and I went through all of these southern states when I was with Sandy, when we were road tripping. So this is Arizona, and I've been here for Creativation. Okay, I have not been to Colorado, Wyoming, or Montana. This is New Mexico. I haven't been here. I have been in Oklahoma, so let's find Oklahoma. Oh, here's Louisiana. I've been here too. It's on the die still? Where? Oh, thank you. Good call, Michelle. Good call. Washington and Oklahoma were still on the die. He's a smart cookie there, Batman. Ooh, this is fun. This is a really great visualization for me of what I have been to. So I know I haven't been to Wyoming or Colorado. I have not been to Nebraska. I have not been, like, any of these square states I have not been to. So this is Illinois, and I've been here. I have not been to Michigan. I have not been to Ohio. I have been in South Carolina. That one's South Carolina, right? Okay, so now we need to really find these ones. Okay, been to Mississippi and Georgia and Alabama. So I can find those. Where's Georgia? Right here. This is a super fun little die. I hope you guys like this. Because I'm really having a lot of fun with this, actually. Oh, right here. And yikes. And this one's Kansas. And did we go through the corner of Kansas, Linda? Or Arkansas, I mean. Oh my gosh, this one won't stick. Pretty sure we did. Right there. Almost positive we did, actually. Because we did it just for that reason, to check that state off. And then I need to find Tennessee, which is still here. Okay, so then I need North Carolina and South Carolina, because I've been to those. I have not been to Virginia. I think that's everything. I'm about to go to New Jersey. Woot woot! I think it's this one, yep. Hi, Julie. Okay, thank you, Michelle. Okay, I think that's all of them, guys. I mean, I was in Minnesota in the airport. I don't know which one of these is Minnesota at all, though. It's this, because these are Michigan, so that one's Minnesota, I think. Does that count? Oh, we did do a show in Virginia. Which one's Virginia? So that one's West Virginia, so this one's Virginia. So that's got to be this one. You are correct. Well, look at that, you guys. Should I put Minnesota on here? Just because I've been in the airport? Does that count? Super duper cool. I haven't been to Michigan, haven't been to Iowa, Maine, New York, New Jersey, Maryland, none of that stuff. Okay, so there we go. Now I'm going to cover a bunch of these up. That's not Minnesota? What's that? I don't know. I did it wrong. What is it? I told you I'm not very good with my geography. She's going to cover it up anyways. Ooh, and if I pull that out, I'm going to pull both of them out. So it's just going to stay there. Okay. So now she's going to go here, and then I'm going to cut out a little sentiment. Nuh-uh, these are Michigan. These two are Michigan. Whatever. Anyways. So I'm going to use some Sweet Pops. You guys get to see how dumb I am with my geography. It's okay. I gave you a disclaimer. I told you my geography sucks. It's good enough. Okay, so I'm going to cut my Sweet Pop. You guys can all laugh at me and my lack of geography skills. It's fine. Right? Thanks for standing up for me, Michelle. That one's Wisconsin. And then that and that are Michigan. Well, I have been in the Detroit airport before, so I guess technically I've been in Michigan. Okay, so there's that. Then I need to use a little sentiment. And look at how different this girl looks. Oh. Look at how different she looks in shorts with the bun. How cool is that? Okay, so I'm going to stamp this little sentiment. I don't know where I'm going, but do you want to come with me? I know, she looks totally different. So now I'm going to grab my Misty again, and I'm going to use my Rabbit Hole Designs. The mailman's here, Michelle. Your order's about to go out. I'm going to use this little piece of paper here. I like to use scrap paper a lot because, you know, waste not, want not, right? So, and I'm just going to put this at the top. My little broken magnet that still works handy dandy. So excited. You're so excited you can't even type anymore. Okay, so then I'm going to grab my awesome Rabbit Hole Designs embossing brush. I'm going to grab my embossing powder and my Versamark. Okay, so I'm gonna start by opening this up. Now you guys saw me use this yesterday, so now you know it's like already primed and good to go. So I open this up and I just put powder all over the paper because I'm like that. And then I pull that up, put the cap on, and now I'm primed and ready to go for next time. Then I grab my Versamark, stamp this out, and again, I always do it twice. Because I'm just that kind of person. I like having embossed sentiments. It just adds that little bit of extra something something, I think. So then I'm going to grab my embossing powder, grab a little spoonful of it. Oh my gosh. Cover that up. I like to tap my paper a couple of times so that it settles. Look at that. So now you can see over here where the magnets were, that there's little embossing spots, embossing powder spots. That's because I didn't get it with the powder tool. So, hey Deanna, how are you, my friend? Okay, so I'm gonna turn my embossing gun on for a second. Remember, we gotta let it warm up or it'll just blow all your powder away. Done and done. And a map to help you. I don't know the state shape except for Texas, California, and Florida. Well, that's good. Which one of these is Virginia? Oh, wait, I already got Virginia. Never mind. What was I thinking? Minnesota. That's the one I was thinking of. I don't know which one is Minnesota. Okay. So I have my dies here, and I'm going to cut this out with my little dies. I have not cut my dies apart yet, so I will get to show you a tool that I really, really like. These are die snips. I got these specifically from Concord and Ninth, but I believe you can get them on Amazon, and they just cut your dies so nicely. Really, really simply cuts your dies. The one next to her face. So that one. So I'm gonna tape this little tiny die on and run it through my die cutter. I have a really cool die cutter. It's a Gemini that I got from Linda, and it makes me happy because it's automatic. So I just toss this in there. Okay. I love it. The next one next to her face that should not cut. This one. Really? That's Minnesota? Okay, so that die cuts the words out perfectly. My Rabbit Hole Designs embossing brush makes it so there's not any extra weirdness. And I'm just going to put this right over the top of it, so I'm not going to worry about that state at all, even though Michelle just looked it up for me and confirmed that that is in fact Minnesota. And I don't know my geography at all whatsoever, so hey, we're good to go. I know Mexican geography. I can give you, well, not Mexican. I know South American geography. I can give you like the capitals of all of South America. Like, okay, I do want to put that state on there because you can kind of see it. Oh, and it's still here. So it's going to happen. There we go. Awesome. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is so fun. I love this. I just got a Sizzix Switch. It's their electronic die cutting machine, and I'm loving it. Awesome. I'm not cartel. Just because I know their geography does not mean that I'm cartel. And just because I speak Spanish does not mean that I'm cartel. And just because now I have a driver and a bodyguard does not mean that I'm cartel. Thank you, Joseph. I need to talk to you about Ghirardelli though, so you know, don't run away from me. Okay, so I have my little stamp. This is just a Heidi Swap stamp. I do always encourage people that when you put your ink on your stamp to go ahead and stamp it so that you know you have it in the right direction. I always use archival ink with this. Oh, look, it actually worked. Because I'm stamping on different surfaces and different things. So I like to make sure that I use archival ink, and then I just kind of stamp this off like that. And there we go. We are finished. I will grab my pen and write 2022. And then you guys know me and you know what's coming up. So here we go. I'm going to put my glossy accents on her glasses. And I use my Make It by Marco glue holder for my glossy accents. And I got a little bit next to her face, so I'm going to use a Q-tip to clean that off. And then I'm going to use my stickles. I am not a cartel duck. You guys crack me up. I would have so much more money. And there we go. She's all finished. So we modified a stamp. We used we learned some geography. Hi, Lori. We modified a stamp. We learned some geography. We accused Jammie of being in a drug cartel or some sort of cartel. I don't know. Is there any other kind of cartel that's not a drug cartel? I don't know these things. I am not savvy to that. And yeah, we cut apart some new dies. We learned about some cool companies. There you go. Sales gets you a driver and a bodyguard. Right? A driver and a bodyguard. It's a true story. So anyways, thank you guys for joining me today. I had a lot of fun learning geography with you. And I have this cute little state set that I can use some other time. But again, that die was from Sugar Pea. So if you like it, Sugar Pea Designs has a lot of dies. They are very intricate little dies, just like this one. And I have another one that's coming that's called Shut the Front Door. It's awesome. I can't wait to get it. So anyways, thank you again. I will put this video up on YouTube and I will see you. Yeah, Sugar Pea. Wait, here, let me find the thing for it. Here it is. Hold on, Michelle, I'm getting it. Here you go. Sugar Pea Designs, and it's sugarpeadesigns.com. And so there's that. It cuts out really, really well. I have some of their greenery cuts too, and those cut out really, really well too. So really good quality dies. But anyways, I will be seeing you guys next weekend. I will be here Saturday, Sunday, and Monday at 11 a.m. Mountain Time. Don't forget, Sandy's Live will be starting tomorrow, Tuesday, and she will be at her regular time, which is 8:30 Mountain Time. So I will see you all later. Have a wonderful afternoon. Toodles.